All right, my friends, happy Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by. So check it out. The moment of truth has arrived. So I'm going to have this video broke up in segments. Wanted to give you the rear view. Here is the cargo rack and the trunk, and I've got lots of goodies inside the trunk and inside the van now. So first of all, let's focus on the exhaust port for the interior portable AC. I've got a screen and a metal grate over this. Of course, the tag's not on right now. I'll show you what it looks like with it on. So there's the exhaust port for the AC. And I've got a ratchet strap on this right now. I don't need it at all. So let's pause the video. Let's go to the next segment. Okay, so ratchet strap's off because I have a pin through here that holds it securely, and then I have another coming up from the bottom that's another clevis pin that holds it on. So you don't need a ratchet strap. It's securely on there the way it is. All right, I want to give you a shot of the padlocks, and I also have a lock built into this trunk, which I don't trust, so I wanted to add these two. All right, let's open the trunk. Okay, so I've got the trunk unlocked. I just temporarily put the padlocks right there. The lid folds back nicely, misses the shroud for the fan by a couple of inches. Didn't plan that out, just got lucky with that. Now look at my goodies. Oh yeah, got a 5-gallon gas tank, a rag, a chain, some other knickknacks in here. This is just a little spacer to hold the generator right there. And to give you an idea of how big this crate is, this generator's 22 inches this way from left to right. 2,000 watt generator, and I've already put the oil in and broke it in. It runs flawlessly, and it's got a gas gauge on it. Let's pull the generator out. Of course, we won't show you this. Everybody knows what a gas can looks like. But let's pull the generator out and go through it. Okay, so this generator has everything you need, nothing you don't. It's got the 30 amp RV input here, and it also comes with an RV adapter. It's got your house outlet here. It's got a 12 volt charger here for charging my deep cycle batteries. It's got eco mode. It's got a parallel cord where you could get two of these, run them together if you need more power. I already got 2,000 watts. I don't know why I need any more. But it comes with the parallel cables and the spark plug wrench and the funnel for the oil. And it's really easy to maintain. You just take off the side panel here and you do all your oil changes and air filter service through this one panel. It's 2 screws. The whole panel comes off. And man, it is quiet. Let's crank it up and show you how quiet it is. Okay, so I'm standing 6 feet away, and it's just purring like a little kitten. And it cranks on the second pull every time. Alright guys, next segment. Okay, before we go inside and show you the AC, I turned the tag around just for privacy. So you can see all of this room that I have here for ventilation. The sun's kind of in the way. See? Tons of exhaust room there. Alright, so that's how I'll have it positioned when I'm using the AC if I'm parked somewhere using it. Now let me show you how I'll have it if I'm just driving down the road. I've got a little bracket here that'll fix everything. Okay, so I've pushed my little bracket in so it holds the tag flat against the panel so it doesn't flop around in the wind while I'm driving on the highway. These screws I'll end up screwing in a little bit further. They don't need to be out so far. I'll probably take them in another inch so they don't look so odd sticking out like that. Alright, now let's go on the inside and show you the goodness of the AC. Alright, we're inside the van. facing from front to back. There's the old trusty fan that you always see. So here's my interior AC. I'm going to have to lift it up about another inch because you can see the mattress blocks some of the front here. See, it really should be pushed down about that far. So I'll end up lifting that up a little bit. Okay, now let me show you all this trunk space I've added back here. From the edge of the bed to the back door, I've got enough to put both of my dirty clothes crates, and I'll put my guitar here in the corner, and my solar panels that I have folding will fit right between the door and the crate. And here's the exhaust that we're also curious about. See, the hose that comes out of the back is only like an inch long. This is the exhaust shroud, then the hose is in it, and then the extension shroud goes through that back hole in the back behind the tag. And I just put this Reflectix around it just to guide it in better. It flows freely out. I don't even know why I put that on there. Okay, let me back out. Okay, so on that side is the intake. And you see I've got a little bungee cord holding my shirt tip away from it to give it about a 4-inch clearance on that side. You can see the little intake over there. Right there. Plenty of clearance. There is no other vents on this side. There are some vents on the back, but they've got a good 5 inches off the wall. Just, I don't know what that's for, but it's all sorts of vents on the back of this thing. Okay, let me give you one more shot. I think that air conditioner is 14 inches wide, 15 inches deep, and I don't know, 27 inches tall maybe. I'm just guessing. But the only thing I'm going to have to fix is, right now the AC is kind of blowing into the mattress a little bit. Let me move this around. So either I'm going to have to lift that up another inch or just put some sort of diverter so the air will kind of blow straight up. I want the air going straight up to the top because that's where the hot air is. But it works like a champ. And I pulled the bed up toward the front of the van a lot more than it used to be. I've moved the bed forward probably a good foot. Oh, there's my folding solar panels right there. See how small they are? 100 watts. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, I've got another one of these on order. So I'm going to have 200 watts of solar. Because my battery bank is under there. I got 150 amp hour in there. So you want at least to match your solar to your battery amps. So before I've had 100 watts of solar with 150 amp hours, and now I have 200 watts of solar for 150 amp hours. So you want to match it or go or surpass your battery amp hours in solar. Because with this COVID-19 going on, it got me thinking solar is important now. So I want to increase my solar, and I caught it on sale. So hopefully that'll be in about a week. And I'll have 200 watts of solar charging up 150 amp hour battery bank. So I think I'm pretty well balanced. Okay, be right back. So I've decided to keep the buddy heater mounted here year round. Just put a bag over it when I'm not using it because I wanted to save room under the bed for other things. So I thought, why not just leave it mounted there? You know, it's out of the way. I'm using space here by utilizing that area. Before I would take it down and put it under the bed for the summer, but might as well just leave it mounted. Save extra space under the bed. I can put other things. And I've got all my winter stuff under there now. Blankets, coats, and it's all in a big blue tub that's behind the gray tub. Some of these crates, you know, you have to turn lengthwise and some widthwise and all that. You figure it out after a while what fits best. All right, so let's go one more shot here. And it turns out I've got a good storage space right here between the AC and the wall over there in the back. So opening up that trunk space is going to be good, even though I'm not too thrilled about the bed being, let me show you how close it is now. So used to, the bed was back toward the back doors another foot. So I just have a little bit of room over here between this cabinet and the bed now. When it used to, I had almost 2 feet there. I'm stoked, guys. I was speechless there for a minute, but I'm stoked.